What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. Good morning to those who are out of bed and ready for baseball. We got play-by-play today. It'll be the San Francisco Giants in Game 3 taking on the Detroit Tigers in an absolute must-win baseball game. Okay, not technically here. We're only in May, but definitely the Giants do not want to get swept here in Detroit. 31-24 record. That record that looked so amazing a few weeks ago is starting to look a little more normal. Still a good record. Don't get me wrong. I'll take a 31-24 record all day long, but based on where the Giants were, would hope to be a little bit better than that at this point in time. Lost the first two games, and the Detroit Tigers 36-20. One of the better teams in baseball, but we do have starting lineups, and we have people in the chat. OG, Coast, Redwoods, when the Giants come to town, you know what it is. Bye, baby. Let's hope so. Haven't seen too many home runs this series from the Giants. Have we seen any home runs this series from the Giants? Matt Chapman almost hit one. This is a tough ballpark to hit home runs in, but I don't think the Giants have gone deep this series. RK Snow, what's up, Micah? Good morning. Find some offense. We need offense. That's why we're live today, to bring some luck to the Giants. Good morning, fellow Giants fan, and to all the good people in the chat. What's up, Kevin? I got starting lineups here. Let's start there for the visiting Giants. We have Mike Yastrzemski leading off. He's going to be in right field. Elliot Ramos. Can we play the Ramos song today? He'll be in left. Flores will be the DH today. Jung-Hoo Lee in center. Matt Chapman playing third base. Willie Adames at short. Lamont Wade Jr., Mr. 161 at first base today. If that batting average does not start moving up quick, the Giants may have to find a different solution at first base. Sam Huff is behind the dish today in the squat. He's hitting 208, not much better. And then Christian Koss gets the start at second base today. So a start off for Mr. Fitzgerald. Landon Roop is going to be on the mound today for the Giants. There's the bench: Bailey, Fitzgerald, Matos, and Schmidt. So Bailey with the start off, Fitzgerald with the start off, and Roop is coming off a great start. He's been looking really good. He's got a solid ERA on the year, and he's looking for a good start. Giants are going to need a good start from him because Jackson Jobe, the young pitcher from OKC, he's got a 4.06 ERA, but he is filthy. He ran through the minor leagues fairly quickly for a high school kid, and that dude is electric, and he's going to be taking the bump today for the Tigers. In the lineup, we got Carpenter in left, Gleyber Torres at second, Colt Keith at first, Riley Green, he's been tearing it up this series. He's going to be the DH. Perez in center, went deep. Malloy will be in right. McKinstry, is that Zach McKinstry at third base, former Dodgers prospect, and that is who that is, Zach McKinstry. He's got some pop, got to be careful about him. Is that Trey Sweeney? Another, did they just get all the Dodgers prospects? It is Trey Sweeney. He'll be in at shortstop today, and then Rogers behind the dish. So are we ready to rock and roll? Yes, lead off. Did that already happen? Don't get my hopes up now. Fortunately, I have a day off from work. AM Echo with the day off. So that's your lineups, and I'd love to get it in that. If I could figure out how to do it, they have that mode where it shows kind of the 3D image of the game. Crazy looking thing. If we can get that going, we will definitely do that. But yeah, I mean, as far as a quick pregame, I said yesterday, this offense they're going to break out at some point. They're going to have an 8-run, 9-run game. I just don't know if today's the day against Jackson Jobe. I mean, they make every pitcher look like freaking Nolan Ryan, mixed with a little bit of Pedro Martinez, mixed with a little bit of Walter Johnson, throw a little bit of early Babe Ruth in there. Every single pitcher completely dominates the Giants lately. They were lucky to get 2 runs. And actually lately, it's been 1 run per game. 1 run per game, and I'm going to keep it real right here on the Humm Baby Baseball channel. Despite, if you want to hear positivity, I'm sure the guys at KNBR are going to tell you about how the Giants are making solid contact, and it's just a matter of time. Well, I agree it's just a matter of time, but that doesn't mean I'm too. I think that today is the day. I predicted the Tigers to win this thing. I mean, I had to be honest. Jake Friedrich. But I hope I'm totally wrong. And since I suck at predicting, let's just hope that means Giants got it today. And we're going to be calling this one. I went to the Dodgers and Guardians game last Monday to see Ohtani. I'm a Guardians fan. Oh, yeah. How was Ohtani? I don't think I've even seen Ohtani in person. I've been to some Angels games, but he was always injured or something. And then by the time we went to the Dodgers, I haven't really seen the Dodgers live. I've seen their AAA team quite a bit, but I've never seen the actual Los Angeles Dodgers in a live game in a while. It's been a while, believe it or not. Usually those games are sold out. Actually, did I see them? It's funny. I actually had tickets to see them in spring training. This was last year. I had tickets to see the Dodgers Giants in spring training last year. I was excited to see Ohtani, and the game got rained out. The freaking game got rained out. I think it started and got rained out like in the 2nd inning, and I don't remember even seeing Ohtani. Maybe I don't remember. Maybe I did see him briefly, but it was so brief I can barely remember. Kevin AM Echo, Jacob Frederick, Jacob AM Echo, yes, RK Snow. 23. Every time I see your name, I think of J.E. Snow, classic Giants. Retired as a technically, actually retired. I think went to the Reds. Came back to take some pregame, one of those things, 1-day contract type deals. Giant first. Sorry, I saw some circles come up. I don't know if I thought connection for a quick second. Rained out. I got rained out in Albuquerque. I'm driving. I went to Phoenix on a road trip, and I took a detour. It's a huge detour. If you know where Phoenix is way. Trying to close out some. Am I live? Seems we've got a problem with the upload speed. We're not going to deal with this. Huh? Are we live? Can you guys hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3. Wind looks to be coming in today at Detroit. It's going to be tough to go deep. First pitch is outside, and this game is underway. I don't know if I'm live or not because it looks like I'm having some technical difficulties. But nevertheless, We are going right now. The pitch on the way is outside. Can we get the? How do I never can remember how to turn on that mode as that pitch is fouled up. Okay. Oh man. Oops. I don't know what's happened on this. All right. This is just how it is. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this or not. I don't know what's going on. The internet was working perfectly fine, and then right when I went live, it just fell apart. I'm getting red lights everywhere. But yeah, no, the Giants have a base runner, and it's a 1-2 count here on Jung Hoo Lee. The pitch is swung on, ripped down the right field line, but it is foul. Early morning stream, if it works, and that's far from a guarantee. How do we get that 3D? There's a fly ball to right. That one's going to be playable and caught. So no runs for the Giants here in the top of the first inning. One hit. We will head to the bottom half. Giants nothing. Tigers coming up to bat here, and I'm trying my best here to. I don't see that 3D view option. I don't know if it's they took it away or what. Oh, okay. Maybe once this ad goes away. Okay. There's supposed to be an option right in here where the batter is. I don't see that option, but maybe once the game gets going. So, unfortunately, no runs for the Giants in the top half of the first inning. We're heading now to the bottom half. Tigers coming up. Hopefully, we can run through this smoothly. If not, dude, we're going to cut this and we'll be back for the post game show. No score, bottom of the first inning, and it is going to be Landon Roop taking the mound. We had the lineup: Carpenter, Torres, Keith Green, Perez, Justin Henry Malloy, Zach McKinstry, Trey Sweeney, and Jake Rogers behind the dish in the squad today. And the first pitch from Roop is in there for a strike. I'm wondering if the comment section is broken or if just nobody's talking. Here's the pitch. That one is in there. 0-2 quickly. Okay, so Kevin Flores base hits. My last comment. Okay, we're good. I think we are good. Here's the pitch on the way. Swinging a ground ball, foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, I'm not seeing that option. Roop 10 starts on the year, 3-3, 3.63 ERA, but he's coming off a couple of good outings. There's a swing and a miss on a very nice breaking ball right there. Actually, I think it was a changeup down low, and there is a one away. All right, here's Riley Green. Takes one for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes to Green. What's going on, Jacob? Will you call the Giants Guardian Series? Keeping it genuine. 100%. What's up, Chasing Cardboard? Tigers, maybe a Tigers fan. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count, and the umpire's walking away. Ramos was robbed a walk. Oh, more than likely. I didn't have a chance to see it. My internet was messing up. I hope we're back and now. I don't know. Here's the pitch. That was a curveball down low. 2-2 the count. One out in the inning here on a strikeout. Bottom of the first, no score. Roop looks in. He's got his sign. And there's another curve drops outside. Full count. Roop. 3-2 the pitch. Swung and a ground ball. Base hit center field. And the Tigers have a hit and a base runner. So Carpenter strikes out. Torres with the hit. And now Colt Keith will stand in. Go defense. Let's go defense. So Keith stands in, left-handed batter. The pitch on the way is well outside. Keith at a 230 mark, 4 bombs on the year. The pitch, it's a high pop-up. That one is on the infield, playable at second. It's going to be Christian Koss who makes the catch, 2 down. And that'll be an out. 2 away in the inning, and that's going to bring up, I believe it's going to bring up Riley Green. Green has been tearing it up this series. Hitting 279 on the year. He's got 12 home runs, 38 driven in, and he has a chance for 100 RBIs this year. Swings and misses at the first pitch from Landon Roop. Roop has to be the stopper today. Giants obviously having some problems here, especially offensively. Swing and a miss, and he gives up any runs. It could be ball game. This Giants offense has not been shown capable of scoring more than 1 or 2 runs in a game for a while. It could happen, but they're facing a very good young pitcher today. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried it again, that same pitch. He swung and missed twice, and he tried it for a third time. This time Riley Green thought about it, but he ended up taking it. A ball and 2 strikes. Runner leading from first. Roop from the stretch, looks in. And just a bit outside. Yeah, a moment ahead of you. Maybe pause it and then quickly unpause. I'm not really sure. It's hard to get it perfectly synchronized. 2-2 pitch. It's a high pop-up. That one's out of play. But 100%. And I'm a little bit ahead of the graphic on the screen. I want to change it to 3D mode, but that option's not there. The pitch on the way. Swing and a miss! And he gets him on the breaking pitch to end the inning. And it looks like Landon Roop has got his stuff today. We're through 1. Giants nothing. Tigers nothing. What's up, Kevin? Kaiser Soze chasing cardboard Tigers. Kevin. Welcome in. Go to a short commercial break. Other games going on here. The Dodgers ahead of are actually behind Cleveland, 1-0. We had a Cleveland fan in here earlier, I think, or somebody was asking about Cleveland. They're up 1-0. Tampa Bay and Minnesota just underway. That one's at the minor league ballpark in Tampa. No score there. 2-0 White Sox jumping all over the Mets. How about that in New York? Mets fans pissed. And Milwaukee and Boston just underway. No score there. Later on, A's will be in Houston, Pittsburgh at Arizona, Miami at San Diego, St. Louis at Baltimore, Atlanta at Philly, Cincinnati at Kansas City, Colorado at Chicago against the Cubs. Best of luck to the Rockies. Actually feel bad for them at this point. Toronto at Texas. New York Yankees at LA against the Angels. And Washington at Seattle. All coming up. Grab some pine meat, Loretta. Go to your settings, playback speed, set it to 2 times just to let you catch up to as live as possible. Wait, what? Should I do that? Go to my settings on the MLB app. Here's the pitch on the way. That one is a strike call. So it's going to be Matt Chapman. Yeah, I hate being behind here, but not much I can do. Oh, this is for YouTube. Oh, saying it for you. Okay, I'm kind of slow. Thoughts on the Guardians this season for being a Giants fan? Like I said, Guardians are not a bad team at all. Obviously, we have some very bad teams, but they're middle of the road right now. They have a chance to make the playoffs. With the expanded playoffs. There's a shot to left field. That's going to be a hit. Chapman going to round first. He's going to head for second. He's going to have at least 2. He's probably holding up there, and he will just kind of coast into second. So a double for Matt Chapman, and that's what I'm talking about. Here's the standings for the AL Central. Yeah, Guardians 29-25 is not a bad record at all. 6 games out. 4-6 in the last 10. I like the pitching and especially the bullpen. At least, I mean, I'm not saying I've been following them this year real closely, but coming into the year, last couple of years, I've thought that the Cleveland Guardians have had a very good pitching staff. As Adames stands in, takes the bottom part of the zone for a strike. Human Baby Baseball. What is that logo next to my name? I'm not a member. That's some new thing they're doing. It's like, I don't know if it'll last. That pitch is out of the strike zone, called a strike. I think it means like whoever's you're number 1 right now, chasing cardboard 2. Kevin is 3rd. Like if you look at this, there's like it ranks everybody based on their comments. I don't know. There's a ground ball to second, throw to first to get Adames, but on that play, Chapman advances to 3rd. So Chapman now 90 feet away. Giants have a chance to get a run, and they really need to get a run. So this is something new that YouTube rolled out. I don't know if it's going to be popular. It ranks by lameness. You're number 1, Jacob. I'm NGL. Pleasantly surprised by how good the Cardinals have been combined with a top 5 pick. Can't really complain. Darkness. Here's the pitch. That one's in there for a strike. Wade Jr. at the plate. Pitch on the way to Lamont. That one's upstairs. Lamont Wade at the plate. Hitting only 161 with a homer. The 1-1 pitch. Takes one low and in. He's still got a good eye and a good chase rate, which makes it all the more insane that his batting average is so low. 2 balls and a strike. Chapman at 3rd. Giants with a chance for a run here. Sweeney playing up the middle. Job from the stretch checks the runner. The pitch. There's a shot. Right field. That one's falling. It's in there. It's a hit. It's past the right fielder up against the wall. Chapman is in to score. Wade is heading over to second. And Lamont comes through. And the Giants actually scored a run. What's going on here? A shot to right field. That one could have been a single if the right fielder was able to keep it from going by, but that was just not going to happen. There's a swing and a miss. So it ends up being a double for Wade, an RBI, 1-0 Giants. Still just 1 out here, top of the second. No balls and 1 strike to Sam Huff. The 0-1 is a check swing. So 1-0 San Francisco. Sam Huff stands in. Hitting 208 on the year, a couple of home runs for Huff. The pitch on the way. Down low. Giants with the black uniforms just like this. This is exactly what they're wearing today with the Chevrolet logo. Still hate the sponsorship logos. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Sam Huff. 2 down or 1 down. The pitch, check swing. I think he went. They're going to check with the first base umpire. No swing. 2-2. Huff stays alive. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside. Kaiser Soze. Desktop, it's a cog at the bottom right of the picture. Phone, 3 dots in the upper right. Dude, I mean, I can't even do, and I'm pretty used, traditionally pretty good with tech and everything. I struggle with this stuff this day and age. That pitch is upstairs in a ball, and that's going to be a walk. So that puts Huff on with the walk. And looks like, hey, maybe Job's off today. I don't know. Maybe. That's going to bring up Christian Koss. One can hope. Koss had a 233 average this year in his first big league season. The pitch on the way is a strike. 0-1. LOL, Kaiser Soze. Let's go, Giants. That one is swung on and missed. 0-2. I'm going to try to put the score in the upper right in a minute. Maybe during the commercial break. The 1-0 or the 1-2 pitch is a ball. Christian Koss standing in. Actually, now it's going to be the 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. Koss. Swing and a miss! Struck him out. So Koss strikes out swinging. Did not hit it. He did not hit it. 2 down in the inning, and that's going to bring up top of the order with Mike Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski stands in. 1-0 Giants. There's a high pop fly, short left field, should be playable. And it is caught to end the inning, and that's going to do it. But the Giants at least scored a 1 run. Can't complain, to be honest. And after an inning, Giants are leading this game. That's what we're here for. Okay, I'm going to try to... put the score here. Giants 1. Tigers 0. Okay. Thank you so much, SGA. Give me a second here. All right. Going to put the score on the upper right-hand side. There it is. 1-0 Giants. Let's freaking go. Giants up. Keep up the grind. We're keeping up the grind here for sure. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. At the plate is going to be, I ain't got a clue. I think it's Perez. Let's find a picture of Perez here. This is not that. Sorry. Swing and a miss. He got him. Strike 3, 1 down. Got Perez, and that's going to bring up Malloy. One out in the inning, 1-0 Giants. Malloy's going to stand in now. It's not going to be a long post-game show today because I'm going to be live for a while. We're just going to do a brief post-game. 1-0 the count here to Malloy. Looks like Roop is looking okay. Justin Henry Malloy at a 205 mark on the year. 1 home run. Nice curveball. No chance. Swing and a miss. Ball and a strike. The pitch from Roop. Curveball again. Swing and a miss. That pitch is not even hittable. Just keep throwing it. Here at Comerica Park, Detroit, Michigan. Roop looking in. The pitch. And he does throw it a third time. Absolutely zero chance to hit that baseball. Why don't you just throw that exclusively? He'd be the best pitcher in the history of the game. That is filth right there. That curveball is absolutely deadly. I don't know how anybody's touching that thing as Zach McKinstry steps up. Unbelievable. Zach McKinstry, 269. He's got pop. Just 3 home runs this year. Rips one foul. I remember back when he was in the minor leagues at one point, he had like a home run. He had like, I don't remember, it was like 5 home runs in 4 games or something. The pitch to McKinstry, outside. Roop! So a nice strikeout there. That'll bring up McKinstry. And he takes one. I don't know where it missed, but it missed. 2 balls and a strike to Zach McKinstry. What's up, Jacob? Pitches a bit outside. 3-1 the count. Oh, man. The pitch. Outside, he walked him. Why don't you just throw that curve that you were throwing earlier to get Malloy? Trey Sweeney will now step up. There's a shot right field. And it's going to be Mike Yastrzemski. It looks like he's got it, and he does, and that's going to do it. So no runs there. Landon Roop, another successful inning. We'll head to the top of the third. Giants 1, Tigers 0. Let's keep hitting. Now, I love it. What's up? I've been binge watching your channel. Thank you so much, AV8. And yeah, more stuff to come. The documentaries are about to come heavy. Took a little break, a little bit of a break and a breather, but we're coming back with some big topics. And the second half of 2025, we're going to be having a ton of documentaries and interesting videos, and of course live streaming almost every game, if not every game. Not live streaming every game, but post game, I should say. Doing every post game. Behind a pitch. If I'm ahead, I'm trying to figure it out myself. Like if I'm ahead It seems like you could pause it. Like, for instance, if I say, hey, fouls it off. I'm trying to think. If I'm ahead, you could pause. Do you pause me? Or maybe you pause me, not the TV. I'm tripping myself. If I say fouls it off, you pause me. Then you wait till that foul happens, fouls it off, unpause, and then we're synced up more or less. But then again, I don't know what I'm talking about. Thoughts on Jung Hoo Lee? I like him a lot. Jung Hoo Lee is good. Jung Hoo Lee's good. We're back though. Elliot Ramos. Oh for 1. He struck out in the first inning. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Ramos. 2024 All-Star. Stands in the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball. Right side. Through. Base hit. Left side, I should say. Base knock for Elliot Ramos. Sharply hit ball right there. Got through the infield. And, hey, Giants are swinging the bats. Here's Flores. First pitch is a curve that is a ball. 1-0. Pitch right there is a strike. Looked like a little high, but okay. Umpiring has not been exactly elite this series. Ball and a strike to Flores. Here it comes. That one is a strike call at the knees. They're pretty close though. Haven't seen Logan yet. He must be sleeping. He must be sleeping. Ball and 2 strikes here. Top of the third. Giants up by a run. I like Flores' bat though. That nice little kind of maroon maple looking bat. That's sick. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball. Third base. It goes foul. Didn't look foul off the bat, and it took a huge hop and ends up going over to the left of the third base bag, fielded in foul territory, called foul. 1-2 to Wilmer. They must have actually taken BP today. They typically just skip BP, and just show up at the ballpark for a 7 o'clock game. They'll show up about 6:30. No, I'm just kidding. They're out there grinding, but just, BP is like, it'll get you warmed up and everything, but does it prepare you to hit the stuff that they're going to see? If I was a big league team, I'd do true batting practice. I'd have a bunch of really good pitchers that weren't good enough to play in the big leagues, but are still young. Have a few of these guys on the staff that you pay. They would do it. Guys who pitched in college, guys are still in their 20s and 30s. They can pitch. They go out there for batting practice as that ball is low and in, 2-2. And actually pitch to these guys. Give them some live pitching. That's batting practice right there. Not a little pitching machine throwing to 70 miles an hour and you smash home runs. There's a ground ball to third. Nice play. Second for 1 on to first. 2, a double play. And that is not what Wilmer Flores had in mind. Yeah, it's. I was saying like maybe you have to pause me. I don't know. Whoever's ahead is who needs to get paused. And sometimes it's literally impossible. Like there's the pitch to Jung Hoo Lee. That's a curve in there for a strike. Sometimes you can't coordinate it. So the pitch to Jung Hoo Lee is low. So no, 1 ball, 1 strike to Jung-Hoo Lee. So if I'm ahead, you should be able to pause me. But if the TV's ahead of me, it may be a little tougher. Then you have to pause the TV. And there could be some instance where it's just not physically possible. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Ground ball foul. Yeah. Yeah. Pause me as soon as I call something and see if it catches up. If the TV catches up to me. Or turn me off and watch the real announcers. Those are your options. Here's a 2-2 pitch on the way to Jung-Hoo Lee. And just turn me up occasionally, maybe. Ground ball foul. That one is off the tarp. Like a foreign film, unsynced. 2 balls, 2 strikes on that foul ball. I'm going to call it exactly live, right as I see it. I'm on the Giants broadcast. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball to second. Fielded. Throw to first. End of inning. Jung-Hoo Lee grounds out. That's going to do it. I called that right as it happened. As I'm seeing it, 1-0 Giants. The funny thing, you can get it synced, and then it goes off sync a little bit. You know, it's just weird. So not a great inning there. Jung-Hoo Lee grounds out. Giants 1, Tigers 0. Game is moving along. Are we synced up? Could it be that we're actually synced up? No guitar in between? All right, real announcers and me at the same time. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's freaking do this. Little guitar. All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, getting it done today. 74 years ago at the Polo Grounds in New York, Willie Mays, hitless in his first 12 at-bats, hit a home run off of who? Warren Spahn, future Hall of Famer at the time for the Boston Braves. It was his first career hit. Willie Mays would go on to hit 17 more home runs off Spahn, the most he hit against any pitcher. He liked facing Warren Spahn. Super sticker from Loretta! It's a $4.99. By the way, it's a no balls, 1 strike. The pitch is a curveball outside and low, 1-1. Thank you so much, Loretta, for the super sticker. Can we check it out? Jake Rogers. Looks like he came straight from 1985. Swings and misses. Let's freaking go, Loretta. The pitch. Curveball down low. How's it going? I see it. There it is, the super sticker. It's going pretty well right now. Giants are up. We will take that. Here's the pitch to Rogers. That one's strike 3 call, and he's out. Rogers retired. Top of the order. Kerry Carpenter. One down. Carpenter will stand in. Thank you so much for that, Loretta. Helps out a lot. First pitch is a ball. 1-0. Time for some baseball music. Carpenter hitting .274. 10 home runs. Having a decent year. Curveball again. Man, Roop's stuff is holy crap. Landon Roop. I really like what I'm seeing. Pitch. Inside. He went to college at University of North Carolina at Wilmington. Pitched for 4 years there. Pitched from Roop. Ground ball foul. And he was pretty good. But, you know, in 2021 he had a 3.56 ERA, 8-5 record in college. Good strikeout rate. He wasn't like some kind of a first round guy. He ended up getting picked in the 12th round. Strike 3 call. Roop with the strikeout. And it looks like Landon Roop has got it today. He may be a permanent part of this rotation. Permanent. In that 12th round for Landon Roop, notice almost nobody has made it to the big leagues. Roop, Julian Aguilar, and Ben Rice for the Yankees. That's it. Those are the 3 guys from that round that have made it to the big leagues so far. I'm sure several of these guys are still playing, but so far just those 3. And Landon Roop's been the best so far with the WAR and everything. Gleyber Torres stands in the 1-1 pitch, just a bit outside, keeping us afloat. 6 strikeouts. He's cooking. He is absolutely cooking. Pitch, and there's a shot. Center field. That's a base hit, though. So a base knock for Gleyber Torres. That'll bring up Colt Keith. Pitching is keeping us afloat 100%. 2 outs in the inning. Tigers get a base runner here. We're at the bottom of the 3rd already. Colt Keith 0 for 1. He popped out the pitch. Fastball outside. And Roop throws that curve, man, and it's sharp. It's got insane bite. I don't know how anyone's hitting it. That pitch is a fastball next to the upper half of the strike zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the 3rd, 2 down. Runner leaves from first. Colt Keith is up. The pitch. Fly ball, center field, not deep. Jung Hoo Lee makes the catch, and that's going to do it. A quick inning again. 1 hit, no runs, 1 left. We're going to the 4th inning. Giants 1. Tigers Nathan. Matt Chapman is coming up. And he's about due to connect. Today I got my Smashing Pumpkins t-shirt on. One of my favorites. So let's see what we can do here. Fool enough to almost be it. Cool enough to not quite see it. Pick your pockets full of sorrow. Run away with me tomorrow. We'll try ease the pain somehow. Feel the pain well. No one knows where our secrets go. Send a heart to all my dearies when your life is oh so dreary. I roam through the straight and narrow while the harlots of my perils scream. And I fail when I can. I will. We're back, and there's a shot left field. Is it fair? I think so. And into second, sliding is Matt Chapman with a leadoff double. All right, so Matt Chapman gets things started on the right track here in the fourth inning with a shot down the left field line with a double. And that'll bring up Wilmer. Appreciate everyone jumping in for this live stream as Wilmer Flores stands in. 1-0 Giants, pitches down low, but they have a runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Flores. Why did I say Flores? It's Adames. Huge difference, kids. Huge difference. People are watching like, dude, what's this dude talking about? It looked like Flores for a second. Flores. Oh, Flores just batted. I'm totally losing it here. Here's the pitch. Ground ball foul. Adames. What up, Humm, baby? Sorry about that. I knew I confused everybody there. That's my fault. Been a while since I jumped in with you. Scorpion for life. Oh, yeah, I remember you. Keeping it genuine. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Adames down low. 2-2. That's totally my fault. Chapman at second. Adames at the plate. The pitch. Low and in on a curve. Good take right there. So Chapman is doubled. Adames stands in. 3 balls, 2 strikes. On deck is none other than Wade Jr. That's ball 4 down low, and the Giants have something going. Wade Jr., he came through once. He can come through again. Lamont, left-handed batter. Here's the pitch. Takes a strike. Adames walks. Runner at second is Matt Chapman, who doubled. Runner at first is Willie Adames, who walked. Nobody out. There's a bunt, and it's a good one. He's going to have to go to first. Wade is out, but both runners advance on the sacrifice. 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out, and Lamont Wade Jr. And based on his batting average and everything, I don't think we can complain about a nice sacrifice bunt right there, moving up the runners and setting up a big rally and an inning here where the Giants can extend this lead. Especially with Sam Huff coming up. Here's the pitch outside. Productive out. Good bunt for Wade. Huff, 208 on the year. Couple of home runs. The pitch, low. Two balls and no strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Two balls, 1 strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He got him. No, 2-2. Dairy Queen logos in the background. Sponsorships all over the place. QR code. Big giant QR code. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at second and third. They were bunted over by Wade. The pitch. That one's in there. Strike 3 call. Sam Huff. Down looking. Loretta said it. Sam Huff looked at a pitch a little too close to take, and that's going to bring up Christian Koss. The first pitch on the way, upstairs. So 2 down now. Giants got to, that sacrifice bunts and stuff. I mean, I know they're part of history, and when you're not hitting, though, it, they only help so much. You move the runners up, and then a strikeout, and then all of a sudden you got 2 down. And now we need a base hit. A deep fly ball, a ground ball, or anything like that is not really going to do it unless the ground ball gets through. 2 balls, no strikes. But a walk would load the bases and really set things up for Mike Yastrzemski. And he takes one inside, 3-0. Could it happen? Could Koss work a walk right here? That would be extremely helpful. Here it comes. Strike call. He thought it might be ball 4. Took a step towards first. Outside corner. 3-1. Koss digs in. He has been very good with runners in scoring position this year. 7 for 15 with a home run. Grounds this one foul. Instant 1 is here. We need to score this inning. They might pull Job after this inning above 75 pitches. Absolutely. It's nice the Giants already have a lead. Extend that lead a little bit against Job would be to extend that lead against Job would be nice, because then you can score even more against the bullpen, ideally, and just let Roop go out there and put up zeros. That's in a perfect world. Runners lead, second and third. Full count, the pitch. Got him swinging. Christian Koss goes down on the heat. Jackson Jobe gets out of it. That was a rally that was completely killed by 2 consecutive strikeouts at the bottom of the order. So instant 1, we need to score, but we didn't score. We needed to score, but we didn't score. Loretta Kallioke. This game's moving on. I know MLB games fly. You'd be like, oh, it's the clock. I mean, yeah, but they got clocks in minor leagues. They got clocks in college, and those games are still 3 hours, 3.5 hours. They take a while. MLB, over. Next time. 1-0 still, though. The Giants have the lead, and that's the important thing. Coming to you live. Notice the red light behind me. That's orangish red. Supposed to look orange. That's when the Giants are winning. If you see orange, that means it's tied or the Giants are winning. If Tigers are winning, it changes to blue. Never thought I'd say that. What did I say? I don't remember already. I got short-term memory. We're back, guys. Landon Root back out. Here's the first pitch. It is swung on and grounded foul by Riley Green. Pitch on the way is down low. There's a young Riley Green right here. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. That pitch was down low. Another one of those good breaking pitches. But I can just tell Roop's stuff is working today. As long as he locates, I don't know if he's given up any runs. The pitch. And there's that pitch again, and he takes it for strike 3. Riley Green decided to go with a different strategy. Let me just not swing at this pitch, and it still got the bottom of the zone. Like, Roop is looking like that pitch is sick. Like, Landon Roop is seriously looking like an elite pitcher today. He looks like somebody who's going to go out and win 20 games. Here's the pitch. That one's in there for a strike to the next batter by the name of Perez. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes. That one is hit a high fly ball, left field, fairly deep, but not deep enough. It is Elliott. Elliott Ramos, Elliott Ramos with the catch. 2 down. Ramos retired. Here's Malloy. First pitch to him is a rip down the right field line. That one's deep, back, and foul. Right over the pizza sign. Little Caesars advertisements down the right field line. Holy Moses. Perfectly synced for the moment. MLB games fly by. 7 strikeouts so far. Shutout coming. Let's freaking go. Malloy absolutely ripped that ball. That ball had home run distance, but it was foul. 2 down. No balls and a strike. 4th inning. Giants 1, Tigers nothing. Coming to you from Comerica Park. The pitch. Right down the middle. Not exactly, but definitely in the strike zone. 0-2. Maybe a little more in the outer part of the strike zone, but here's the 0-2 pitch. Curved low. That one was a fairly easy take. 1-2 the count. We got Christopher Byers in the chat. Here's the 1-2. Curveball. Now he actually hit it. Ground ball to short. A hard throw from the outfield grass on a bounce. What a play. But it was not in time. Nice try there from Willie Adames on the outfield grass. They're checking with the replay. I don't think that's going to be a challenge right there. Easily safe. But that ball was in the gap. Backhanded from the outfield grass. Turn and throw. But he beat it. Malloy was able to get there. And here's Trey Sweeney. Pitch on the way to Sweeney is inside. Gets out of the way. Very nice. My prediction was Tigers 4, Giants 1, but with 5 innings left, Tigers do have plenty of time. By the way, I think McKinstry just got hit by a pitch. Or, McKinstry. Runners at first and second. So McKinstry's hit by the pitch. Now we have Sweeney. 0 for 1. He flied out in the second. Nice play, but safe. Giants 1, Tigers 0. Yeah, that little 3D thing is not, it's not here anymore. I don't know what happened to it. One ball, no strikes. Pitch. Inside. Two and 0. There's a swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Checking out that replay on the hit by pitch. It doesn't even look like it hit him. I thought he got out of the way. 2-1. Curveball grounded. First base. Wade takes it himself. And they got him. That's going to do it. We're moving on to the 5th inning. Giants coming up. Unbelievable. The game is just going. We're moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. We're moving on up to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie. The Jeffersons Let's freaking go. Don't want to see the Giants lose. No worries. Let's get this win today. 1-0 instant. One is here. Giants leading this game, but it's a little too close for comfort. We could be pissed off sitting here in an hour doing the post-game show. Yes, the Jeffersons. You know, I like those old sitcoms from the 70s and 80s. The Wonder Years, Three's Company, Family Ties. Perfect Strangers, one of my favorites. That was my time in the 80s. Family Matters, Married with Children, Mama's Family. The Jeffersons. Frasier. We're back! Taxi. Who's up? Mike Yastrzemski. First pitch on the way is upstairs. 1-0 the count to Mike Yastrzemski. Longtime Giant. Longest tenured Giant. Is that possible? Here's the pitch. Takes it inside. I remember when he was with the River Cats 2019 and we picked him up from the Orioles. Seems like yesterday. All in the family. Yes, Paul. All in the family. 2 balls, no strikes. Job. The pitch. Down low. 3-0 quickly, and Mike Yastrzemski with a chance to get on base, get things started. It'll be Yaz, Ramos, and Flores coming up. That's called a strike. The pitch, 3-1. Right there, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Ramos waits. A walk would be nice. Here it comes. 3-2. The pitch. Walked him. Adames had no intention of taking a day off. You know, All in the Family. I've seen a few of them. I'm not super familiar with it. I mean, I know exactly. Yeah, Archie Bunker. I know that show. I haven't seen too many of them. Growing up, you know, time to time, I think I've seen almost every show, a few episodes here and there. Of course, I didn't mention Andy Griffith's show. That was my go-to as a kid, way before my time. But it's absolutely incredible how hilarious that show is. Considering when it was made, talk about ahead of your time, man. That was an amazing show. No balls and a strike to Elliot Ramos. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Job. And he obliterates it left field. Way out of here. Halfway up the seats out and left over the Little Caesars advertisement. And it's a shot for Elliot Ramos. 3-0 Giants. Elliot Ramos, 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 Elliot Ramos with the bomb. A no-doubter off the bat, Elliot Ramos. It's now a 1-1 count on Wilmer Flores. You called it, Robert. Robert called it. Ramos goes yard. A no-doubter off the bat. Very, very nice. There's a high pop fly from Flores, short left center field, and kind of drifting towards center and caught by the shortstop to retire Wilmer Flores and bring up who? Lee. Who? Let's go Giants! Lee. Nice home run from Elliot Ramos, though. Much needed, and the offense breaks out. There's a shot, right field, but right at the right fielder. So Lee is out. Very nice couple of at-bats, the walk and the bomb. That's what the Giants have been needing to do. 3-0 here. San Francisco. Very, very, very nice. Here's the pitch. That one's inside. Ramos comes through. Here's the pitch from Jackson Jobe to Chapman. Swing and a miss. Putting an end to the underperformance today. Welcome back, Cotter. Welcome back, Cotter. The teacher. Happy Days. Both had great opening music. I know the Happy Days theme. There's a ground ball through to left field. Base hit Chapman. I don't know about the Welcome Back Cotter. But there's a Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Saturday, what a day. Grooving all week for you. These days are on. These days are ours. Oh, happy days. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I got you. I got you. Chappie having a day. The lineup coming through. This is what had to happen, and it has happened. And they're going to get Job. They're going to get Job. Brendan Hanafy coming in out of the bullpen. It is a 3-0 Giants lead, and the inning is not over yet. We're in the fifth. So far, 3 runs, 7 hits for the Giants. Elliot Ramos came through. We're going to get the replay here in just a moment. Appreciate all the support here on the Humm Baby Baseball channel. It's all about the San Francisco Giants up in here. Okay. Let's check out this Ramos. Can we check out this Ramos bomb or not? It's taking a little bit of time, but here it is.
Ramos, deep left field. This one on its way. It is gone. Elliot Ramos cranks one out. A 2-run homer, and he crushed it.
Boom! Ramos here. Hanafy now in the game, by the way, and I believe Willie Adames is up. Joe Boyd says, I want them to win. It's a good thing Melvin and Posey have patience. People were too critical of players who were in a slump, as Adames is 0 for 1. Well, we're still going to be critical of players who have been in a slump the entire 2025 season. We got it. We got it. 3-0 the score. And Adames is up. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a swing and a miss. 1-2. Job sad in the dugout. Hey, welcome to the big leagues. It's going to happen from time to time. You're going to have some tough starts. He's used to being the absolute bomb, going out and winning every single game, but those days are over, bro. That pitch is outside. If you want that, go sign with the independent league team or go for your local baseball team and you will completely dominate. But if you want to play with the big boys here at the MLB level, there's going to be days like this. Mama said there'll be days like this. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 3-0 Giants. The pitch on the way. Inside. Full count. Ramos and Flores are their best hitters this year. Joe Boyd is here. A lot of people are still sleeping. It's still relatively early in California, especially. I mean, it ain't, you know, it's still morning. The pitch on the way. Swing! And a miss. So that's going to do it. But you already know when the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Let's check it out.
Ramos, deep left field. This one on its way. It is gone. Elliot Ramos cranks one out. A 2-run homer, and he crushed it.
There we have it. A home run from Elliot Ramos. 3-0 San Francisco. We're already moving on to what? We're halfway through this, baby. We're going to the bottom of the 5th inning. Rogers, Carpenter, and Torres due up for the Detroit Tigers. So let's do it. Joe Boy said Willie Adames is not a good hitter. Willie Adames is not a good hitter.
What did you say?
Let's freaking go Giants. Must be a work day in Detroit. Which pitcher is more reliable, Roop or Birdsong? I think Roop. I love what I'm seeing from Roop. You know, as far as reliability, Roop has been a little more reliable. Birdsong, though, I mean, they're both younger guys with excellent stuff, and I'm confident in either one. What I'm seeing today from Roop, though, makes me real excited about what he can do. Those pitches are absolutely incredible. We're ready. 3-0 Giants. Here's the pitch to Rogers. That one is downstairs. No balls, 1 strike. Rogers, 154 only on the year. I guess he's their version of Lamont Wade this year, but both teams being patient with their respective 150 hitters. Here's the 1-1 pitch here. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Roop fires. That one's outside. Tried to throw that good curve, but it was outside. I don't think he was trying to do that. He was trying to throw in the zone that Rogers might swing at. He did there. Rogers actually hit it. Ground ball to third, and Chapman boots it. Matt Chapman did not make the play. Maybe we can get a replay. There's the ground ball. Chapman charging. And just don't know what went wrong. Definitely a play that should have been made there from Matt Chapman. But would he have gotten in? I don't think that Jake Rogers is particularly fast. I think they probably would have got him. We'll see how they... and it is going to be an error. That is going to be an error. That's a play that should be made, and they would have got him. Runner at first now, no balls, 1 strike to Kerry Carpenter. So unfortunate right there. I don't know if he was rushing. I don't know what went wrong there. The Carpenter stands in. Eye on the ball. What's up, AM Echo is back. Ball's inside. AM Echo is back. Into the echo. AM Echo. E5. I knew it. No worries. I'm back. My personal thing is a short term for me. In other words, it's only a short time today. Boy, that's escalating quickly. That escalated quickly. That escalated quickly. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. The ground ball. Right field. Base hit. And the Tigers have something going. Runner's heading for third. Hard throw is close, but he's safe. Nice throw from right field. Runners on the corners now, and the Tigers have a chance to get on the board here. Nobody out. Runners on the corners. We'll see if there's going to be a visit from the pitching coach. When Eric showed a replay from the live game, copyright violation. These MLB is, and they're not even the worst, but college baseball is even worse. They will strike you down like get a clear fair use. You use a short, and there's going to be a pitching round visit here. It'll be like a short clip of something that happened in a game, and I'm trying to break it down. Clearly fair use. I'm pausing. I'm talking over it. I'm analyzing it, and they will say they will get you copyright, and then you try to appeal it, and they will just deny your appeal. And then you'll try to appeal again and say no. Then they'll say you got 7 days to drop your appeal, or your video's taken down, and you're getting a copyright strike, and you like have nowhere else to go, nothing else to do about it. Do the Giants have the best 5 starting pitchers? I mean, I don't know if I'd go that far. But it's a pretty damn good rotation considering the way that the offense has been this year and that they're still have a solid record. Runners on the corners, that pitch is outside. But to honestly say that, I would have to look into it and look at all the rotations, including these Tigers, who have Screwball, and luckily we don't have to face him. But obviously, there's that pitch is outside. The Dodgers, who've struggled a little bit, but they had coming into the season, an incredibly deep rotation. With Yamamoto and Snell and Glasnow and Dustin May and Bobby Miller and Snell and Frasso and Gonsolin, and now Kershaw's back. Sheehan, a lot of those guys are hurt, but then the Phillies and the Mariners, the D-backs, Gallen, Burns, Rodriguez, Brandon Pfaadt, and like I said, the Tigers themselves. Jackson Jobe, Casey Mize, these young guys. So I think the Giants rotation is probably top 10. But I don't know if I could say number 1. Landon Roop. Adames has not lived up to his contract. But luckily, it's a long contract. Giants fans are pretty patient. That pitch is outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Or is that ball 4? Oh, sorry, ball 4. So that's a walk there from Roop. And Roop has just loaded the bases. And they want him to finish this inning to have a chance to get the win, but not at the expense of losing the freaking game. They may have to go get him. I think they got to go get him now. But then again, load it up. Do you put that kind of pressure on a reliever right now, or you see if you can get Keith? This is not good. Colt Keith is up. The pitch is a check swing strike. This is not good, ladies and gentlemen. The Tigers just put themselves in a position to tie it or more. The bases are loaded. Colt Keith is up. The pitch. Ground ball. And it's fair. And you just seen it coming. And he misplays it out in right field, has to pick it up. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. And over to third goes the lead runner, and into second with a double is Colt Keith, and we have a brand new baseball game. You felt it happening. Colt Keith ripped one down the right field line. Extra bases right off the bat, and then a little bit of a bobble by Yastrzemski in right field. It didn't field it perfectly smooth. I don't know if that would have mattered, but either way, 2-run score, almost a third run. But he decided to hold up at third, and now Landon Roop is coming out. I would have got him 1 pitch prior. I would have got him, and I said it. I said it right here. You go get him right now, even though the bases are loaded. Is it worth losing the game to try to let him get a win? And now he's coming out anyway. And Giants are in big freaking trouble right here. This game went from happy times to very, very scary times to very, very bad times. Giants still technically have the lead. It's 3-2. I got to update the score. But oh no. This is not good at all. Three-two Giants. Pitching change coming in. Let's see who it's going to be. It is going to be, of course, Randy Rodriguez to try to put out the fire. This is where Melvin is too nice. Melvin blew the game, says Joe Boyd. Today's video is brought to you by, today's stream is brought to you by Quaker Chewy S'mores. When you need a quick snack, Quaker Chewies is the way to go. Let's freaking do this. Quaker getting some free advertisements. Okay, we are getting swept, says Joe Boyd. It's possible. But Randy Rodriguez is in. We are ready to go. Here's the pitch. Ground ball foul. Steven Ortega's here. Do I like the Hobbit movies? I need to see them again. I saw one in theaters. I was excited to see the first one came out in theaters. I don't remember loving it as much as the main movies, as the big three. So I need to rewatch them. Roop was awful. Come on, Joe Boyd. Roop just kept through for four scoreless innings and got into trouble in the 5th against one of the best teams in baseball. Let's choose our words a little more careful. He got into trouble, and I think they kept him in a little too long there. Don't you have an Optimist Anonymous meeting to attend? Come on. All right, so there's a strikeout there. Randy Rodriguez with that nasty cutter or whatever that was. Got him swinging. 1 down in the inning. 3-2 Giants. Bottom of the 5th. Runners at second and third. Rodriguez from the stretch, checking the runners. Here comes. There's a swing and a foul into the seats. Two more to go. Let's freaking get out of this. It's a 3-2 game. Something happened there. Perez is back in there. 0 for 2 today. No balls and a strike. Rodriguez blows it by him. 98, swing and a miss. Runners lead again. Second and third. 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Adames fielding straight up. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. No chance. Zero chance. Why didn't you bring him in when the bases were juiced? I mean, seriously. He might have come in and got boom, boom, boom and get us out of this inning. It's just infuriating that they let Roop face that last batter. All right, 2 down, 3-2. Chance to get out of it. Rodriguez fires away. That one's right down the middle. It's Malloy. Roop is not too happy. He's pacing in the dugout, hoping that Rodriguez can get out of this inning, and then at least the Giants will still have the lead. Roop will not be eligible for a loss. 3-2. That pitch is a little outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. 2 runners in scoring position for Detroit. 3-2 Giants lead. The pitch. Swings and fouls it away. 1-2. Melvin showed faith in Roop. It's a confidence builder. Well, how is his confidence now? Did that help build his confidence? The pitch. Down low. I don't really get that. Like, it only works if he actually gets out of it. The bases were loaded. I don't think he was getting out of that. There's a shot, left field, base hit, runs in. We have a tie game. Second runner scores. Detroit takes the lead. 4-3. Let's take a look at the pitch. Roop is pissed off. That pitch was just right down the middle. He tried to blow him away with heat. But you gotta throw to the corners. You know, 97, 98 doesn't matter against big league hitters. They're going to hit it when you throw it right down the middle like that. So Rodriguez got too much of the plate on that pitch, and it was ripped into left field, and the Detroit Tigers have the lead. And the orange light is lost. All right. The orange light, no more. There's a ground ball to first. Lamont's going to take it himself. That'll end it. But too little, too late, damage done. The Detroit Tigers have the lead. I'm updating the score. 4-3 Tigers. Oh, my goodness. Not good at all. Not good at all. Well, the game was looking so good. LOL, Robert Luna. Chapman's error started the avalanche. It certainly did. It certainly did. We'll be right back.
You blew it!
Come on, all right, everybody. That's what I'm talking about, guys. We've made a great effort so far. Let's just keep it up.
That's right! We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure. We've come too far. There's too much to lose. We've got to just keep our composure.
We're back. Well, that one did not go as planned. We're in the top of the 6th inning. It is a unfortunate situation as Lamont Wade stands in with a 1-ball, no strike count, and he takes one. Looks like a sinker for a strike. Inside part of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Logan must be sleeping, or maybe he's at work. Maybe he has a job. You know, maybe he has a job. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball foul. Fielded by the first base coach. Throws it into the stands. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lamont at the plate. 4-3 Tigers in a horrific bottom of the 5th. The pitch upstairs, 96. You left some leftover pizza. I just ate a Quaker Chewy. I don't have any pizza today, but I will be getting some pizza very soon. Here's the 2-2. I had some last night. That one's in the dirt. Blink twice if Logan is holding you hostage. I don't know where Logan's at, but he's a problem. Logan, if you're here, ease the freaking pressure, bro. Here's the 3-2. Fouls it off. I put up the videos he begs for, and then he doesn't comment on the video. He begs for another video in the video that he begged for. It's too much, man. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Popped it up. That's on the infield. Should be caught. And it is by McKinstry. 1 down. Sam Huff, 0 for 1. He's walked. Boy, the mood today changed with a quickness. We were feeling good. We had the orange light, and now it's a blue light. And I hate having to do that. But we had no choice. The pitch. If they tie it up, we can change it back. I was in there for a strike. 0-1 to Sam Huff. Makes homie all misty-eyed. Game is far from over. I agree with that. We still got an hour left. There's a ground ball, right field, opposite field base hit. And that's Sam Huff with the hit. That was a nice swing of the bat, too. It was a good curveball, and Huff stuck with it, ripped it to the opposite field. Nice approach there from Sam Huff. Okay, so who's up? It's a foul back to Christian Koss. Christian Koss, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, hitting just .226 on the year with a home run, 8 RBIs. Wow, what a moment here for Koss to do something. Takes one inside. Ball and a strike. Coming to you from Comerica Park. 1 ball and a strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss. 1-2 to Koss. This is the 3rd game in the series. The Giants trying to avoid a sweep. The Tigers have already got this series on lock. After today, it's off to Miami. That pitch is down low. The Giants will go to Miami and probably take a little rest day tomorrow in Miami. Hopefully not party too hard. And then they'll play the Marlins. 4-3 Detroit. Here is the 2-2 to Koss. And it's a ground ball. That could be 2. They'll tag the bag for 1 and then go to first, but Christian Koss is able to beat it out and avoid the double play. That ball looked like an easy double play, but the shortstop got a little confused. He was going to feed it and then decided against it, decided to take it himself, and that was probably the smart decision, but Koss is just too fast. And we got a mound visit and a pitching change right here. When it's time for a change, make sure. Think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts. They're going to the pen. I don't know who's coming in. It looks like it's going to be Tyler Holton. Tyler Holton. He signed a baseball card for me. I got it somewhere when he was with the Reno Aces. Might as well rehire Kapler while in Miami. Ouch. Time for another oil change. Now, honestly, you could change your own oil, save a little money. I do believe most people can handle it. I started working on my own car. It's been a while now, and I have never. And I've had my car for longer than I've had this channel, like 6, 7 years now. And apart from like the first like maybe the first 6 months, I have not taken it to the shop. Everything I do on my own. Yaz X. Woo! What happened to Joe Boyd? He's being awfully quiet. Yaz is due to go deep. Are we back? Okay, coming up is Yaz. A great giant. Long-time giant. Maybe a future Wall of Famer. He's going to lead things off here for San Francisco. There is a pitching change. Tyler Holton is in. Left-handed arm against a left-handed bat, and it's a strike. 0-1. Holton this season, 2-2 out of the pen, 3.8 ERA. The pitch, outside. Runner at first. On the base hit. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Mike Yastrzemski. Strike. 1-2. Elliot Ramos on deck to try and do it again. 2 down, though. The 1-2. Check swing. I think he went. Yep. Strike 3. I was going to do it. Mike Yastrzemski strikes out to end the top of the 6th. We are moving on to the bottom half. Tigers 4. He got this 3. What's happening? Why are we imploding? Why are we imploding? But we do have, I know it's been a long time trying to figure out the Logan's theme song for the channel, but we finally got it. Every time that I come home, nobody wants to let me be. Seems that all the friends I've got just got to come interrogating me. Well, I appreciate your feelings and I don't want to pass you by, but I don't ask you about your business. Don't ask me about mine. Just don't ask me stupid questions, and I won't tell you no lies. Don't ask me about my business, and I won't tell you goodbye. There it is, the theme song. Every breath you take. That's another option. That's another option. Only down by 1. We need a replacement for Wade. Chapman's defense is lousy. That's right. Robert Luna, Warlock, 1-run deficit. Every breath you take. How's that song? I haven't played that song in many years. Trey Sweeney is up. And then what it goes? Ah. Yeah. All right. Every cake you bake, every short you make. We're back here. Randy Rodriguez is on the mound. 2 balls and a strike. 4-3 Detroit. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a foul off to the left side. Love baseball, though. You just never know how a game's going to go. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the 6th inning. Detroit 4, San Francisco 3. We got the blue lights on. Unfortunately, here's the pitch. That one is in there for a strike, and that is a strikeout. So Randy Rodriguez getting it done to start things off here in the bottom of inning number 6. Eric, look at my last message. Not too TOO far back at the moment. Okay, let me check it out, Paul. But don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. That one would work too. That one would definitely work. Inside. Every breath you take is what he would be singing to me. Jake Rogers is up 0 for 2. They were coming crazy yesterday after the stream. Like I'm literally done with the stream. And him and someone else were like capital letters. Eric, you there? Eric, where you at? Eric, you there? I'm like, dude. Ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. I couldn't be a celebrity, dude. I wouldn't make it, man. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. No, he fouled. He got a piece of that one. Eric, you see my last post? Tribute to Logan. Here's the 1-2 down low. Hey, what's up, Michael Roberts? Here's the pitch on the way. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 4-3 Detroit, and just a bit outside. 3-2. Tigers are my team, and I hate Verlander for leaving our organization, and the fact we lost as a World Series to this organization saddens me. Yeah, Justin Verlander, 3-2. I don't remember the circumstances that he left the Tigers. That one is strike 3 call. I couldn't tell. Rogers was taking it. It looked like he was getting ready to take first base. And the catcher stood up. Huff stood up. And it was kind of blocking. I couldn't tell if he was doing a strike 3 call or not, but he was. So 2 down now. 4 strikeouts for Rodriguez. Joe's is Don't Bring Me Down. We need a song for everyone when they show up. There's a shot. Center field, but it's not going to have the distance. Still a nicely hit ball, but Jung Hoo Lee's got it. And that'll do it for the Tigers. Giants got 3 innings to make something happen. How's that one go? You got me running, going out of my mind. You got me thinking that I'm wasting my time. Don't bring me down. No, 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 no. Tell you once more before I get off the floor. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. Yeah, I'll have to learn that one. Batting around, let's go Giants. Okay, man, Michael, you must be livid. Yeah, what happened with Justin Verlander? I mean, he's had such a long career and came up with the Tigers. Threw a couple of no-hitters. He was just an absolute beast. Cy Youngs, All-Star appearances, World Series runs. Obviously, 2012, the Giants were able to sweep the Tigers. Not to bring up bad memories for Tigers fans. And all of a sudden, he got sent to the Astros, right? And he played with the Astros for the longest time. Left briefly to the Mets, came back to the Astros, and now the Giants. So I thought he got traded. So he didn't like, but maybe he was going to leave in free agency anyway. Put out to pasture. We're back, and Elliot Ramos is up, and he takes one for a strike. It is the seventh. The Giants are running out of time. 3 more innings to tie this game up and hopefully take the lead. And we can change the lights back to orange. The pitch is down low. Bottom of the seventh, top of the seventh. We're in Detroit, Comerica Park. I've never been to Comerica. Have I been to Detroit? Maybe once. All I remember about Detroit, there's a base hit into left field. All I remember about Detroit is you go to the red light and the cars start honking like you're supposed to just go right through. If there's no cars, you go right through. You don't stop at red lights. What are you doing? They'll honk at you. Go, get the F and go, stupid mother effer. Like, oh, I didn't know you go through red lights in this town. Here's Wilmer Flores. Where I'm from, we stop at the red lights. As Wilmer Flores stands in, runner at first, the pitch, outside and low. Is that a real thing, though, or is it just me? Pitch on the way is inside. Verlander is top-notch. Future Hall of Famer. I mean, he's going to have a plaque in Cooperstown. That's pretty good. That pitch is low. 3-0, and hey, the Giants got a base runner, leadoff hit, and now they got a leadoff hit from Elliot Ramos, and now Flores has 3 balls. Called strike, 3-1. Yeah, they used to make Thunderbirds. I mean, I've been all over the country, been in the military and driving all over the place, but don't know too much about Detroit. I got friends from Detroit. That one's in there for a strike, 3-2. I was thinking of going to Coors Field, though, this year. 3-2 pitch. I have been to Denver, grounded foul, but not Coors Field. And they're going to be there soon. I think they're going to Coors pretty soon. Three balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Ramos leads the pitch to Flores. Foul ball. Thunderbirds are nice. 4-3 Tigers. Wilmer Flores is up. Here is the pitch to Will. Ground ball up the middle, but it's played at second. Tags the bag for 1. Easy throw to first. A double play. A rally killer. Wilmer Flores just grounded into a double freaking play. What are the freaking odds? I'd rather you strike out. Love you, Wilmer, but come on. That's going to bring up Jung-Hoo Lee. The pitch. Ball. 1-0. shaking my head. Ah. 0 for 3 today, Jung-hoo. The pitch, strike. 1-1 the count. The real old ones with the fins. I was in the Detroit airport when we won. Elation by myself. Oh, I feel that. Love those real ones with the fins. Who? Jung. Who? Lee. Outside. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Flores not too happy. We're in the 7th. The pitch from the lefty. That one is a ball. 3 balls and 1 strike. To Jung-hoo Lee. 1 swing of the bat could tie up this game. 3-1. Here's the pitch. 2 strikes. And he walked him inside. Jung-hoo Lee comes through. Another oil change. Oh, we are going to the pen. And Holton's coming out. Guess who's coming in, though? An old friend. He went to the White Sox for a while. He was actually the closer in Chicago. Old buddy. You guys remember him? John Brebbia is coming in. John Brebbia. Now, Brebbia's hittable. He hasn't been really good for a while. I mean, he was with the White Sox. That tells you everything you need to know. He hadn't been really good since he's been here. So John Brebbia is coming in. This is the Giants' chance to catch up. This is a giant opportunity right here. A giant opportunity. Do not blow this one. Brebbia coming in. The Giants have a base runner. Go-ahead run's going to be at the plate in the form of Matt Chapman. He's already got 3 hits today, 3 for 3 with a run scored. He does have an error, but we can forget all about that error. Brebbia, remember how good he was. John Brebbia coming in. I want to thank everybody for your support here. It's a 3-4 game. We had a super sticker earlier from Loretta. And we're going to go straight into the post game after this game. We'll do a quick 10-15 minute post game, pick our players, and we're going to move on with our days. And then we're going to go on the road to Miami. Giants are heading there. That's amazing. But first, we got to get out of this inning. John Brebbia, 13 appearances this year, 1-0, 5.65 earned run average, 14 1/3, 8 walks, 15 strikeouts. He's allowed a couple of bombs on the year. Matt Chapman waving his bat, looking in. Here's the pitch, curve of some kind. It's outside, ball 1. Slider, actually. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. And he does make contact, but it's not going to be enough. A little lazy can of corn out into left center, and it's caught to end the inning. Well, that's going to do it. Giants are going to have 2 more at-bats to try to catch up. And they also have to keep the Tigers from extending that lead. 4-3, we're going to the bottom of inning number 7. It is time to stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it on your feet. Let's do it. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let us root for the Giants. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, they're out at the old ball game. No knock yet. If all else fails, try to get Brebbia to fight. Greet him with a knock. It didn't happen. He'll pitch like a superstar, like the greatest reliever ever in the history of the baseball game. Harry Eric. Yes. The Cubs win. That'll bring to the plate. Who's a Ryan Sandberg. They're showing some highlights of Bonds getting walked with the bases loaded. We're back, guys. We are back. It's the bottom of the 7th inning. On the mound, Tyler Rogers. I've been focusing on pizza when I go to minor league games. River Cats are on a homestand. I forget who they're playing. Is it the Bees? There's a pitch fouled back. No, it's El Paso, the Chihuahua. They're playing right now. They're about to start. In Sacramento at Sutter Health Park, Mason Black, Tim LaCastro still around. Holy Moses. Here's the pitch on the way to Torres. No balls and a strike, and it's outside. Anytime is the right time for pizza. I can't argue that. Here's the 1-1 upstairs. Robert Rothberg is here. The pitch. Strike call at the knees. At the present time, which player are you most disappointed with? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, obviously, that's strike 3 call right there. Nice pitch from Rogers. I was going to say Patrick Bailey and Lamont Wade Jr. are the two guys that come to mind. They just haven't hit. And Bailey, I had high hopes for. And Bailey usually does good in the first half, and he starts to struggle towards the end of the year. So it's a really bad sign. So I would have to say Patrick Bailey has probably been the most disappointing player. We got rid of Joey Bart because we thought Bailey was the future. He was our starter. We don't have a whole lot of other options. Andrew Kisner, and obviously, we have some catchers, but Giants might want to consider drafting a catcher in this upcoming draft. There is a guy from North Carolina who looks really good. There's the pitch as a check swing, strike, 0-2. It's a wonder I'm not a fat tub of lard. That's because you do cardio, bro. The cardio keeps you in shape. Yes, play-by-play. Jenny Vega, we need a moderator up in here. What's going on? No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 7th inning, Tyler Rogers delivers. Swing and a miss, Tyler. Holy Moses. Randy Johnson with the second strikeout of the... Tyler Rogers with the second strikeout of the inning is just dominating out there. Yeah, Sam Huff. Here's the pitch. That one is in there for a strike. Colt Keith strikes out. Gleyber Torres strikes out. And now Riley Green, who has struck out now not once, not twice, but 3 times. And could he possibly get a golden sombrero? Pitch is a strike call. Oh my goodness, if it happens. If it happens. The pitch. He did! He struck him out! It's a golden sombrero! I can't believe it happened! And be careful, you might get deported. Golden sombrero, how satisfying. Riley has killed us all series. We got it done. I need to get a sombrero to wear in such instances. I'm trying to think if I have a... I don't believe I have any at the moment. I almost bought one the other day. I almost bought one at a thrift store. It was like a cowboy hat. It fit really well. I decided no. Grab some pine meats. Next time I see one, I'll buy one for just this situation. The golden sombrero. Google it. Let's see if anybody is. We got it. Riley Green, golden sombrero. I thought it'd say, oh, here's a channel called the Sombrero Watch, but he hasn't uploaded since 2020. Google it. Deported what the F? I don't know. I just read the comments. Wilmer Alejandro Flores, Wilmer de Jesus Flores, engineer to win, Flores family. I didn't know they were related. I didn't know the Tigers, Wilmer Flores. I know about both Wilmer Flores. Are they related? It says on the screen, engineered to win, Flores family. What happened? Someone got hurt? What's going on here? We got an injury to somebody. We got an injury to the grounds crew. I don't know what went wrong, but one of the grounds crew got hurt. I guess it could happen. You know, it's a dangerous game out there. It's a dangerous game. So we have an injury. Not to a player, not to a coach, not to a fan. It looked like he flipped off the camera instant when I saw what you saw. I thought, no, it just looked like that. Did he actually give us the finger? Why would he do that? I thought I saw that too, and I was like, no, it just looked like that. Yeah, I think he was holding up two fingers. I think it was something like that. I don't think he was... It looked like it, though. Delaying. Never seen a grounds crew get injured during a game. First time for everything in Major League Baseball. There's a first time for everything in Major League Baseball. I don't stay out all night. I don't close down the bars. And I don't make a fool of myself. And I don't drink too much, and I don't get too loud. I don't ever raise too much hell. But there's a first time for everything. Since you said goodbye, it's not much of anything. I haven't tried to somehow get over you. There's no telling what I might do. 'Cause if I've learned anything, there's a first time for everything. Okay, well, my man is on the golf cart and getting taken off. I don't know what happened to him. I mean, you could twist an ankle, break an ankle, break a leg at any point in time. It happens. So raking is not easy. Eric, is there a rally? I broke my freaking ankle walking. I not broke it, but sprained it real bad. Just walking. Is there a rally song you could play? I don't know. Name it. What is it? Hopefully he's a Giants fan. One time a ground crew. One time a ground crew. Yeah. Well, we're ready for baseball here. Nothing serious. He's probably just, a little injury, but he'll be okay. Not as bad as Pirates fan falling from the upper deck. Oh my gosh. Nothing drastic. There's a foul back. And I wonder how that fan's doing, by the way. I know he was okay. I mean, he survived. Haven't heard any updates on him. He was speaking again. Last I checked, he was able to speak. So it looks like he's slowly recovering. Here we go. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs, 8th inning. Giants running out of time and running out of time quick. What's the delay? What the hell what is the delay now? Is the dugout barking? Oh, he got hit by a pitch? Oh, they said he got hit by a pitch. Let's take a look at the replay. That didn't hit him. Oh, catcher's interference. Oh, catcher's interference. Okay, so his bat hit the catcher's glove, so it's catcher's interference. That's what's going on here. He thinks it's catcher's interference. I'm like, that didn't hit him. But when he swung his bat, or when he started to swing the bat, came into contact with the catcher's glove, which is catcher's interference. How come that doesn't look like Wilmer? How come that doesn't look like Adames? Now we got video cameras in New York. Doing the replay here. Yep.
And that's a big break right there. Get on any way you can and sticks the glove out. He's checking it up, catches the glove, and you're on a bag. How about that?
And that'll bring up Lamont Wade. Takes one in there for a strike. Wish I could show the whole game. So, yeah, that's our base runner. We'll take it any way we can get it. Take your base. And Wade Jr., 1 for 2 with a double sack bunt, RBI today. Having a good day, especially for Wade Jr. 2025 standards. There's a swing and a miss. So, yeah, 3-4. Giants with a chance here in the 8th. We don't want to go to the 9th down. We don't want to go to the 9th down. I want to turn these lights back on orange. Here's the pitch to Lamont Wade. And he ropes one, left field, falling, base hit! A diving attempt at short. The runner's going ahead to third. Here's the throw. He is hit! On the throw to third, Wade Jr. advances to second base. Oh, a nice little shot into short left field. A diving attempt by the shortstop. Couldn't get it. And when the dust clears, there's runners at second and third. It's going to be a single, and he advances to second on the throw to third. And all of a sudden, the Giants got something going. Wade is coming through. And oh my goodness, this is an opportunity you absolutely cannot blow with no outs and runners at second and third. Minimum, you tie the game right here. Minimum, you tie the game, and they're going to the bullpen. So Brebbia, Giants are able to chase Brebbia. In comes Tommy, and he heard all of you. Oh my God, it's time for another pitching change, and when it's time for a change, think about Speedy. Oil change, tune-up. I totally screwed that up. When it's time for a change, think Speedy. Oil change. How come I can't remember how it goes? And when it's time for a change, think Speedy. Oil change, tune-up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts, something like that. Yes, Eric. The 8th is where we win or lose. Would you consider bunting? To get the tying run home, who's up? Bailey's pinch hitting. Bailey can bunt. Bailey's a good bunter. Yes, I would. I would consider it. Let's get that run home. Let's get that run home and tie it up. Here we go, ladies and gents. We're back. Tommy Canley on the mound, 21 appearances, 6 saves on the season. He's got a 1.66 ERA and has held opponents to a batting average of just 167, but none of that matters right here because there's runners at second and third. The Giants can get that run home with a sac fly, sac bunt, ground ball, base hit, so many ways. And he's not bunting, but he is swinging. But is that going to be deep enough? I don't think so. Fly ball left field. Makes the catch. Runner not tagging. That ball was not hit deep enough. Very, very shallow crap fly ball to left field. And Bailey, with one swing of the bat, is out. And Patrick Bailey, man, that was not the at-bat we needed right then and there. My goodness. And that's going to bring up Christian Koss. Unfortunate at-bat right there on the pinch hit. I thought he might be bunting. I wasn't exactly sure what Patrick Bailey was going to do there. But he was swinging away right off the bat, and it was just a very shallow fly ball. And now Koss bunting, and he fouls it. So Patrick Bailey.
You blew it!
But we still have a chance. Bailey not that good. Should have bunted. Okay, no balls, 1 strike. Runners at second and third. Bailey is flied out. Koss is up. He showed bunt his first time. He does it again, and he bunts it foul. Oh, my gosh. The weird thing is Bailey's a more experienced bunter and a better bunter, and he doesn't bunt. He flies out, and then you have Koss trying to bunt now. Like you had faith in Bailey was going to get a hit and not Koss. When Koss is at a better batting average, Koss is a better hitter this season. So if you're going to have one guy bunt, it would be Bailey. Swings and hits one. He actually missed it. Strike 3. Throw to first, and he got him. And now there's 2 outs, and the Giants might blow this. And this was the most poorly executed inning I've ever seen in my life. To get runners at second and third, and then swing at a first pitch and hit a little crap fly out to shallow left, and then you send the other guy who's obviously not the best bunter to bunts 2 fouls, and he swings at a pitch nowhere close, and all of a sudden there's 2 outs. And now Mike Yastrzemski has to get it done. Very poorly managed inning right here. Here's the pitch to Mike. Ground ball, foul. Giants are still losing. A&D. You see the light behind me? If it's blue, they're losing. If it's orange, we're good. It's a 4-3 Tigers lead. Ryan Walker's getting loose in the pen. I have it on good authority. There's a lot of Little Caesars advertisements here. I might have to get some Little Caesars today. Here's a pitch in the dirt. Let's go! Three, 4. Hit the like button. Yaz is up. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at second and third. The Giants have blown this situation so far. Prefer roundtable. Roundtable's good. Hit the like button. There's a ground ball. That is to second base. Oh, sorry, it's to first base. He's got it. Tags the bag, and the inning is over. Oh, my goodness. An opportunity completely flushed down the toilet right there. Oh my gosh.
All I can do right now is put on a brave face and go out there and be their leader.
It's over. We are screwed.
I'm baby. Enjoy this great game.
You blew it!
All right, well, I don't know how you keep your composure. Mountain Mike's, classic. Mountain Mike's is a classic pizza place. How about the New York pizza? Chicago style. How about the Mexican pizza from Taco Bell? I go to Taco Bell a lot. People say, dude, why do you go to Taco Bell, bro? That's not authentic Mexican food. I was like, I know. That's why I go. If I want authentic Mexican food, I'll go to Mexico. If I want Taco Bell, I'll go to Taco Bell. Me and Ed's, classic. Are they still going? Me and Ed's is responsible for me gaining 30, 40 pounds 1 year. Long story, but I had access to Me and Ed's. Bringing in Bailey for Huff, boneheaded move, Bob. Didn't I say there was 3? Wait, didn't I say if there was a way the Giants will find it? What the hell happened? Second and third, no outs. Didn't even need a hit is the thing, Adrian. We could have just got a bunt, a deep fly ball, maybe even a grounder in the right place. A million ways to score a run and couldn't figure it out. First pitch swinging, Patrick Bailey. Yeah, Giants fans are, that's one of those moments where, like, I think that a lot of Giants fans who are being patient with Patrick Bailey are freaking out right now. You know, Patrick Bailey is so terrible offensively, he doesn't compensate for how good defensively he is. He's not a starting caliber ML player. He's Austin Hedges. Austin Hedges! 5 minutes. Patrick Bailey's utter crap. Remember when people tried to say Patrick Bailey was better than Will Smith? Patrick Bailey's the most pathetic. I mean, I don't want to just completely destroy the guy, but that was not a good at-bat, and that was a moment we needed a good at-bat. It is Walker here. Wolf gave me money. Oh my goodness. I told y'all about Wade. No more Wade slander. Oh no, we're not slandering Wade. it's Patrick Bailey slander going on, but no, I agree. We got to have these guys back if they're going to get back, going to get going. But at some point, they DFA VR after 10 at bats. You DFA a guy right away. You go send him in AAA to languish in AAA, and like, who cares? This guy, and then Patrick Bailey and Wade, they get months and months and months and months to. I just don't understand it. At some point, I think you got to do something about it. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope they can get it going. Yeah, thank you so much for that super chat from Wolf. Here's the pitch from Bailey. From Bailey. Well, maybe we should put Bailey out there. It's actually Walker. Thank you so much for that super chat right there. Appreciate it. Wolf 3100, 199. Here's the pitch. Strike call. Two balls, no strikes, the pitch, and there's a swing and a foul back. And I don't know why Fitzy didn't pinch hit. It's easy to say after the fact, but I'm sitting there like, if we're gonna pinch hit Bailey, I thought he was gonna bunt. That pitch is outside. 3 balls, 1 strike here, and this is a critical moment right here because Walker needs to keep it a 1-run game. And also, it's good to check him out because he didn't look so great last time we saw him. There's a ground ball foul. Remember that last game that he pitched and he gave up 2 hits? Almost gave up the winning hit down the line. It was barely foul. He gets out of it. Giants win the game. And first thing I hear on KNBR is, wow, you got to give a lot of credit to Walker for what? Man, we got lucky. That's what that was. So I'm really worried about Walker. I'm watching him very closely here. Throw back over to first. And he needs to not allow any runs this inning. He's already hit a man. Perez got hit by a pitch. He's at first. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Baez is up. The pitch. And got him looking. Strike 3 at the knees. 1 down. The whole offense is glitching. The offense is glitching. And it's even more. I don't know if I'd rather a 1-2. What would you rather have, a 1-2-3 inning, or the Giants get runners at second and third with no outs and can't get them home? I'm not sure which is worse. Here's the pitch. Line drive left field down the line, base hit. This could be a run. He's got it. Let's see. The throw's coming in. He's going to hold up at third. And now there's runners at second and third with 1 out. So they were able to get the ball in quickly, prevent the run, but the Tigers are threatening. My speed is super slow. My internet speed is super slow. I thought we were good when we started this stream. It looked like I was going to have to shut it down. I restarted the whole computer, and it was just did the circle thing, restarting for like 5 minutes. I was screaming, cussing, and just finally unplugged the freaking computer, kicked a couple things, plugged it back in, and finally got back. There's a swing and a miss on a inside slider or something, completely fooled him. 0-1. Mato slumping, he barely plays. I'd rather put him in AAA, let him get some at-bats if we're not going to play him. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball foul, 0-2. We can change and change, bring a guy up, but you just got to find a team that's gonna be able to bring it offensively every night, and this doesn't seem to be that team. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch on the way from Ryan Walker, and that's down low. I might be a little. See if I can catch up on time. Yeah, got him looking there. 2 down, so Trey Sweeney does strike out. No room for error here. You could walk a guy, but a base hit would be at the end of the world. And there's a ground ball. Second base, bobbled it, Cost to first, got him. And that is going to be the third out of the inning. So the Giants get out of it. Whew, we're going to the ninth. Last chance, ladies and gentlemen, last chance. Can the Giants actually make it happen here? I don't know. I don't know. Let's find out. Here's the last man standing. Step right up. Here's the real thing. The last chance of a lifetime. Just come in here, see, feel the real thing. Last chance for the San Francisco Giants. Maybe watch him shine on the River Cats for a while. Yes. Nice music. Oh, no, not a problem. Last call. Last call. We're doing the play-by-play. It's now or never. Chasing Cardboard Tigers still around. This has been a good game, a real nail biter. It's a good one. Tigers looking for the sweep. Giants looking for the salvage. Time to pray. It's time for the Giants offense to erupt. Let's go. Last call. And by the way, Elliot Ramos, Elliot Ramos. He hit a bomb in the fifth inning, deep into the left field seats, and he has a chance to tie it up with one swing. Wow, what a moment that will be. Jackson Jobe was pissed when he hit that home run. So Ramos steps in. Ninth inning, 3 for 4, a couple of hits, including the bomb. We got a super chat. The pitch on the way is outside. For the love of God, please. 199. Let's go, Gigantes. Ball and a strike to Elliot Ramos. Wolf, 3-100. Robert Rothberg. We need someone to go deep from the stretch. We're in the ninth. Here's the pitch to Elliot. And that's in there for a strike, maybe a changeup. Ball and 2 strikes. Thank you for that super chat. Wolf, 3,100. Miss Bochy, there's Melvin and Bochy as a decision. Bochy always made the right move at the right time. Pitch on the way. Ooh, that one is strike 3 call on the inside corner, 1 down. Ramos couldn't do it. Here's Flores. Pitch on the way to Wilmer. Strike call. Oh, no balls and a strike. Melvin's days are numbered. Loretta, here's the pitch, and it's a swing and a ground ball foul down the left-hand side. Giants better do something or I'm storming the clubhouse with great Hal McRae rage. Help me, God. Well, we could have some meltdowns here in the postgame if we don't see some action here in the ninth inning. No balls, 2 strikes to Wilmer. Here's the pitch. Ground ball foul. I'm sure we're going to see some more people jump in for the postgame. Including maybe our favorite, Logan. He was asking me if I'm going to go live. What are the odds you're going live? You're going to go live? You're going to go live? You're going to go live? For the play-by-play, there's a fly ball right field, not deep enough. Caught. 2 down. And so I did, and he wasn't here. KP, Giants need to recognize that when an ump has a big strike zone, you can't stand at the plate looking. You got to be aggressive, protect the plate. You're 100% correct, KP. And this crew is one of the toughest pitcher-friendly crews. They love calling strikes, and Giants have been staring at a lot of strikes today. Here's Jung-Hoo Lee, 0 for 3 with a walk. Wide open stance. Giants are down to the last out. The Tigers fans are on their feet. The pitch is grounded to second. That's going to be the ball game. And that's it. Giants with a 3-0 lead have every opportunity to win this game, but they blow it. Kept Roop in a little too long. Gave up a big hit. Tigers took the lead, and the Giants offense could not do anything about it. So that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. 4-3 your final. Time for the post-game show. Let's get right into it. And let's do it now.
Here, there's a swing, and there's a high drive to left by Matos. Way back there. It's gone.
There, Cannon. Chapman to deep left field. It is gone halfway up the bleachers. Down the line. It will. It is out of here. Encarnacion, first pitch swinging. Deep right center. First pitch of the 10th, and it's a 2-run homer.
It's time for the Humm Baby Baseball Postgame Show. Brought to you by our friends at Corona Accounting Solutions. Do you need help getting your books together? Are you scared of tax time? Don't worry, the staff at Corona Accounting Solutions can help. Visit us at coronapdx.com and schedule a consult today. Corona Accounting Solutions. We take the fear out of finances.
Fitzgerald drives that one to center field, sending Doyle back at the wall.
I'm so glad you're not upset about the Giants getting swept today.
Oh no, it's just a game. Let me just grab my stuff off the bus real quick. There we go. No.
All right. It's the sponsor in Corona County Solutions has been extremely generous with super chats and things like that for a long time. So just doing a favor for him, and we barely have ever any sponsors on this channel. I always say no to everybody. Other channels have sponsors all day long. Right in the middle of watching a movie review, we could talk about some stupid company for 10 minutes. So I thought that it wasn't going to be that bad, but I guess I'm wrong. So I guess that sponsorship's over with. Pissed off right now. Instant One is pissed. Bob Best pissed. Giants lose it by the final score of 4-3. Obviously, had every opportunity here with a 3-0 lead. We will recap this entire game. This isn't on Landon or Randy. It's on Melvin for keeping him in too long. Melvin is a solid manager, but he will never win a ring. Jim Thurlkill, pissed. KP, be quiet. We could have won the game in the top of the 8th. Robert Rothberg. Eric, you see I was a stupid child yesterday. We asked for your autograph. Oh, God. You didn't ask for autograph. You was just begging. Eric this, where you at? Wolf 3100 just wanted to talk to the team. I just want to talk to them. Wolf 3100 say super chat $4.99. Thank you so much for that. All right, so the Giants win it. The Giants lose it 4-3, get swept in the series. Hanafi the winner, Roop the loss, even though he pitched very well and his stuff looked really good throughout this game. I thought that changeup and not the changeup was good, but the curveball, that breaking pitch was absolutely deadly today when he was hitting it. But unfortunately, he didn't have his best stuff in the fifth inning, and that's when things fell apart. But basically, the Giants took the early lead here in the second inning. Matt Chapman hit a double, and then Lamont Wade Jr. hit a double, making it 1-0. And then in the top of the fifth, after a walk up to the plate, stepped who? You know it. If I can find the video, we'll check it out. Elliot Ramos.
Ramos, deep left field. This one on its way. It is gone. Elliot Ramos. Ramos, deep left field. This one on its way. It is gone. Elliot Ramos cranks one out. A two-run homer, and he crushed it.
So a nice bomb right there from Elliot Ramos, making it 3-0 Giants. Looked like Giants were in good shape, but probably going to need more than 3 runs, right? Didn't get more than 3 runs. That was it. So despite a couple of good swings of the bat there, the offense still, this is not going to cut it. 1 run, 3 runs. And sure enough, things fell apart in the bottom of inning number 5. That's when the Tigers started to threaten. First, it started with an error from Matt Chapman. It should have been an easy play. Chapman charged it, just missed the ball. Jake Rogers, not super fast, could have had him. Then Kerry Carpenter with the base hit. Walk to Torres. Bases are loaded. Right then and there, I'm thinking, let's just go get him. Put Randy Rodriguez in there, see if he can get out of this. Instead, he pitches and gives up a double to Colt Keith. 2-run score. Then Randy Rodriguez comes in. He does get a couple strikeouts, but Justin Henry Malloy with a base hit to take the lead 4-3, and that's where this game ended, and that is it. Wolf 3100, if you don't hear from me, I'm in the hospital from passing out of sheer rage. Logan, don't try to piss me off. Don't try to piss me off. You already know what's going on right now. You know what's going on right now. Giants just lost this game. Okay? It's a quick little ad at the beginning of the stream, and I don't think it's a big deal. And Corona Accounting Solutions has sent literally thousands of dollars to this channel. So I'm doing him a favor. And I don't usually do sponsorships. It's a really brief one. So I don't think it's a big deal. Jenny doesn't like it, but, what can I do? Replace Melvin with Kevin Cash. Why don't the Giants run, especially when Flores is up? Corona rocks. Jiminy Christmas, man. And now Logan's going to ask about that for the rest of time. Thank you for Corona for the support of an awesome channel. I appreciate that, Wolf 3100. Melvin loves to try to get too much out of a pitcher. Trying to get too much out of a pitcher never turns out good. Bochy was great at knowing when to pull a pitcher. Yeah, listen to a Giants game. Sponsorships the whole game. Sponsorships all over. I'm not a fan of excessive sponsorships. I got one that lasts 15 seconds. Jiminy Christmas. Micah, I think Melvin gets fired this season. Can't look back, just focus on the next series. Kaiser Soze. Kevin Cash. But it's what it is. It's what it is, Freaking sucks. So, I thought we were going to have a win. Obviously going live did not work. Can we get a box score up in this mother? Oh, it's over here on the right-hand side. So Ramos had a good day, did strike out twice, but he got 3 hits. You can't complain for a 3-for-5 and a 2-run bomb. I can't really complain about that. Chapman 3 hits, but the error. But, it's just not spread out too well. Bailey comes up and hits that little crap fly ball. 0 for 4 for Koss, 0 for 2 for Adames with a strikeout, 1 for 5 for Flores today, and a 0 for 4 for Yaz with a strikeout in a tough situation. Pitching was okay. The bullpen came in and held it down. Rodriguez 2 innings, Rogers 2 innings, Walker even threw a scoreless inning, and the offense just is not getting it done, and that's really what it boils down to. Just watch AJ Hinch. You see he don't mess around whatsoever when it comes to pulling the pitcher. When you see he has a little bit of lag in him, please turn on a lot from Detroit. Melvin is a horrible manager, ruined this season. T-Mobile coverage cam, Heineken pledge, Toyota, Chevy sponsors, ads everywhere. What's up, Loretta? Yeah, Hype Flicks. You know, I was planning to change up the intro a little bit, but yeah, I found your song and I played it today. You were begging me to do the play-by-play, and I did it, and you didn't even show up for the play-by-play. You didn't show up for the play-by-play. Yeah, the Marlins. (21-32), last place. But don't get it twisted. I'm not super, I'm not super excited. I'm not counting on it that we're going to go sweep the Marlins. Giants do have a day off, and it's off to Miami. They should go to Miami pretty quick. They should probably be there tomorrow to get a good night's sleep. And then they play Miami Friday night, Saturday afternoon, and then Sunday early. So that's the plan here. 3 games against the Marlins. Back on Monday to play the Padres in San Francisco without a day off. That's going to be tough, but at least we're back home for 4 against the Padres, 3 against the Braves, and then 3 in Colorado at Coors. You said 40%. To me, that is 0%. So why would 40% be 0%? 40% is 40%, and I did go live, and you weren't here. So you're saying you just don't trust me when I say 40%. You consider that 0%, and I did go live, and you weren't here. Yeah. You know what? There you want, Logan. That's what you want, Logan? You want the crash? The freaking crash out, Logan? Huh? Good God. Pushing my buttons. Gerard needs to come back. Posey needs to come back. Logan is slowly pissing Eric off. You can see it. You can see it happening. Jiminy freaking Christmas, man. Huh? What do I got to freak I got to do around here? Good Lord. So the Giants are off to Miami. Let's get it going on. I feel that they can improve, but we need a sweep in Miami. Until then, player of the game today, Elliot Ramos. It's murder. Careful with the kitty. Kitty probably ran off like, what is going on? Where's the blue light? We need blue light. Blue light. This is a loss. We don't deserve the orange light. To my mind, 40% is 0. Sorry, it's either 100% doing it or 0%. What the fuck? What does that mean? What the hell does that mean? 40% is 40%. It's either 100% doing something or 0% doing something. Then why did you ask me the percentage? You asked me the percentage. You said 50-50. What do you think? You asked me what percentage chance that I would go live. When now you're telling me percentage doesn't mean anything to you. It's either 0 or 100. So why are you asking me the percentage? testing my patience. Here it is. Eric, will you be doing play-by-play tomorrow? 50-50 chance or no? Sounds to me like you're not 100 or 0. It sounds to me like a percentage matters to you. You want to know 50-50 or no? 50-50 or no? Now you're saying, oh, I don't believe in that. It's 0 or 100 for me. So why did you ask for 50-50? 2 crash outs. Good Lord. We got the receipts. Recibos. Tenemos los recibos en este canal. My goodness. Whew. John Wick, you was right, I was wrong, and then didn't show up to the stream. Didn't show up to the stream. But it's all good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a couple of crash outs. Going John Wick. Player of the game today is going to be Elliot Ramos. Now we got to clean up. We had a little bit of a problem there. But anyone going to Miami? I don't think I'm going to Miami. Maybe Denver, probably not. But you you never know. Eric Logan could be like a bed bug. Sometimes he's biting and sometimes behaving in someone else's bed. Hey, he wasn't here for the stream, so we got through the stream. Giants lose. What are they saying on KNBR? What are they saying on the TV?
Less pressure of an inning to pitch in the 8th inning where you still have some room for error. Whereas the 9th inning, you got to be locked down.
No doubt, but something to see here with Randy Rodriguez pitching so well, Rogers is pitching well. We'll see what happens with Ryan Walker, but you're right. To be able to evolve with a 1.5 ERA on the season, he'll be handling the ball in the 9th inning.
Talking about how awesome the Giants bullpen is. Well, it doesn't really matter how awesome it is if you can't score runs. But Ken Loretta, nothing but excuses. It's all in character, right? Or am I really pissed? I wonder if you guys think I'm really pissed. No, it's pretty genuine. It's pretty freaking genuine. Gotta let the rage out sometimes. You guys have a wonderful day. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe. Coming up on 3 hours live. 3 hours live today. Be here for the next series against the Marlins and then against the Padres. We're going to be giving out gifties. 5 gifted memberships for every Giants win that series. And if they sweep it, an additional 25 gifted memberships. You guys have a great day. Thank you for the support. 39 people are here. I appreciate it. I'm sorry if you don't like the sponsorships. I'm sorry. I don't have that many. I hardly ever do any sponsors. I really didn't think it would be a big deal. I see other channels so bad, and you can't complain about it. Otherwise, people get mad. Like, oh, you got to do sponsorship. You got to make money. You got to pay the bills. So, and people have told me, bro, why don't you do a sponsor? Why don't you do a sponsor? I finally do one, and then people hate it. So, and it's from someone who sends thousands of dollars to the channel. So, I thought it would be okay, but obviously I was wrong. So it's what it is. We'll try to clean things up. Channel sucks. I suck. Giants suck. Offense sucks, and everything sucks. I'm out.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
He is stopping. He's going back. He's going to run down. Ball gets away. This one's over. Oh my freaking goodness.
But I got the Twins signing Carlos Correa.
Dead passing has the Giants getting Chris Bryant.
I am taking the Atlanta Braves.
No, don't ask me all these stupid ass questions. No. And the all these stupid ass questions every night. Find the I hit Brett for
Miller. Miller started the game, damn fool. I'm tired of all these ass questions every night.